And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Unloads quickly. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Wants to throw again. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single...
Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
41, Virginia Tech.
He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Gives it on the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to...
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not...
Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive... comeback. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll run for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close in the red zone.
Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this.
It's a fumble on the play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Adams. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. He's going to let it go. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Canes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Byrne. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
55, Virginia Tech, 10.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Give to the back. Oh, better look out. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Adams. Got his man downfield. And they're able to make the tackle. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got him downfield. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. On the run, it's Byrne. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is working.
There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get...
Unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Wants to adjust the pattern. Snap in the shotgun. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Knocked in the air and incomplete as that pressure denies the pass toward the end zone.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement, the epilogue, the finishing touch. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you